Hey everybody, Ryan Daniel Moran here, founder of Capitalism.com and host of the Freedom Fastlane podcast. I am in Kiev, Ukraine today, here speaking at an entrepreneurs event for people who sell on Amazon. I've helped over 100 people build seven-figure businesses specifically by building physical products and using Amazon as a distribution platform. And I've noticed something here in Ukraine that's really interesting. And I had to ask people here what was going on, and what they said to me really surprised me, and it said a lot about the state of America, in my opinion, and I wanted to share this thought with you. I've noticed here that people are absolutely starving for information on business and entrepreneurship. And we have a pretty cool track record at Capitalism.com of helping people build really successful businesses and following a pretty proven strategy of developing a physical product, selling that on Amazon and other places, building an audience out of that and scaling that to seven figures. And it's so like people are just starving for that information here, and they implement really, really quickly, and they're hungry for more, and they're excited about this, and they devour every ounce of this, and they want to work hard, and they'll do whatever it takes in order to get ahead. And so I had to ask somebody, what is it about here? There's even a sign, put it by the government, like the one thing I've probably agreed with government on. There's a sign out here in the park that says, "Freedom is our religion." Interesting, you have my attention. So I asked somebody, I said, what is this about? What is this passion and this hunger from? And they said, this used to be a communist country. 1991, the USSR fell. Capitalism's new to us. And we see what has happened in the country in the last 25 years. I mean, all that didn't exist. And if you look here, there's success happening here now. There's growth happening here. There are goods and services happening here. There's people who are fighting for their freedom because 25 years ago, they didn't have it. And in the States, we have lost this hunger. In the States, we have gotten this soft need of who's going to take care of us. And so we have people like Bernie Sanders on the left talking about how there's going to be government programs to take care of you. And then there's people on the right like Donald Trump saying we're going to keep outside people out of here. Here in Ukraine, I'm treated like a guest. I'm treated like I should be welcomed here. I'm a visitor. And in the States, when we have visitors or we have people who want to come in the country, we aren't so welcoming. And it makes me wonder, have we gotten soft because we have been so blessed and we have forgotten what it is like to fight for freedom? Here in Ukraine and in Eastern Europe, they know what it is like to have a tyrannical government telling them what to do, telling them they can't have businesses, telling them that they have to work hard, not for their own benefit, but for the state's benefit. And I think we've forgotten that in the US. We have forgotten what it is like to actually fight for freedom. And I don't mean fighting for other people's freedom like we did in Iraq. I don't mean policing the world like we tend to do. I mean actually really fighting because we have tyrants in office preventing us from living the lives that we want. See, people here are fighting to get what we take for granted. And meanwhile, in the States, we are trying to elect people to take it away from us, to create more government programs, to create more government intervention, when what built us and what is building Ukraine and Eastern Europe is entrepreneurship, is this hunger and this drive. And I think that's what happens when you don't have the cozy promise from a lying politician saying we'll take care of you. When you don't have that, when you don't turn your power over to someone else, you get a hunger to provide and to succeed and to grow. And we need more of that. We've lost that. So I've been inspired by the growth and the attitudes that I have seen here in Kiev. And I just wanted to remind you that you are the creator of your own reality. You create the change that we need in this world. So if you have something you want to do, if you have a cause or a mission, you are the best shot that we have of making the world reflect your ideals, not by voting for someone else, not by waiting for government, by you stepping up and creating something that makes this place a better world, whether it's by starting a business or investing in a project or pulling out your phone and making a video message. You are the change that we need in this world. We need more freedom, more capitalism, not less. We need more entrepreneurs, not less. And that's why we focus all of our attention at capitalism.com into creating success, making the pie bigger, and creating entrepreneurs. I appreciate those of you who are making the world a better place. Keep on changing the world, and remember that you create the change.